Hi guys, so today we're in the small village of Undredal. So if Flom gets too busy and hectic for people here in Norway, in the interior of Norway, then they take a vacation here to Undredal. There's 100 people, 500 goats. And so I'm standing here in front of you today in front of the Undredal Stavkirke, and basically a stave church. Was a medieval wooden Christian church. There's about 20 left in Norway. One of the members of the Norwegian royal family moved to England way back in the day, and when he came back he brought Christianity with him, and so Christianity started to replace the traditional Norse gods like Thor and Odin that we know unfortunately today from Marvel movies. So check out the panoramic view of the Undredal Stavkirke. We just left the Stavkirke and are about to explore the rest of this little village. But before we do, I'd like to share a fun fact. This morning I was at the store buying food to cook breakfast with, and the cashier told me that this little village was the inspiration behind the Disney Pixar film Frozen. So let's let it go. I'm out in front of the only store in Undredal, which sells groceries, souvenirs, and more importantly, milk and cheese and goat meat from the goats in the region. As I said earlier, there are only 100 people who live here in Undredal, but over 500 goats. Okay, so we just got some goat milk ice cream from the little boutique shop in Undredal. There are no cows here, so it's made out of goat milk, homemade right here in the town. And so I want to have a taste while we sit by the fjord in the sunlight. And interesting color. I've never seen this color ice cream before. It's made with this brown cheese that's sort of a specialty of Norway. So it's made out of milk and Norwegian brown cheese. And now I think I'll have a bite. So I just need to find the spoon. Wooden spoon, just like in elementary school. So, okay, I wish you guys at home could try this, but I'll enjoy it for you. And as my favorite YouTuber, Preppy Kitchen, would say, this ice cream is beyond the beyond. By the way, the world famous travel vlogger Rick Steves did a video of Undredal, and I'll put a link up to his video in the description box below. So we just finished our brown goat cheese homemade ice cream here from Undredal. It was delicious. I could totally stay here for like, I don't know, 4 more months, but we have to get back to Oslo today. I think before we get in the car, we'll just take another few minutes to just sit here and be mindful and relax and enjoy the wind on my face, the sun on my face, and these beautiful mountains and this calm, peaceful water. So a few kilometers ago, we passed a sign that said that we could go see one of the really big old medieval stave churches that looked more like a normal stave church that you would see on Google or something. And I wanted to take a detour and go see it, but my friend said no. I want to go to IKEA instead of the remaining time we have on the car rental. So we're heading to Oslo and going to IKEA instead of the historic stave church. Look at the vast beauty all around. These mountains are a lot wider and long-ranging than a lot of the mountains that we've seen on this trip. It reminds me of a few years ago when I was in Big Bend down in southern Texas. Hi guys, so we're finally back home in our neighborhood, which as you can see is heavily under construction. Anyway, it's actually midnight right now. It looks like it's sunset, but it's midnight. Summer in Oslo is kind of quirky and quacky. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little vlog I did of our trip. And if you liked it, please hit subscribe, share with family and friends, and let us know what you thought in the comments section. So until next time, as the Norwegians say, ha det bra.